There have been days that I've gone into work having the worst day possible and wishing I could be anywhere but at work. The stress of my struggling mental health once got to a point where I didn't care whether or not I was late to my shift or even called out because the weight of the world was on my shoulders. Everyone around the world has experienced days where they've woken up and dreaded getting ready and leaving for work, or they've even called out and used a sick day. It's normal and everyone experiences it. Lack of resources and stigma surrounding mental health have caused negative impacts on businesses everywhere, such as the increase of absenteeism and loss of money due to reduced productivity. Since the lift of regulations of COVID-19 and people returning back to work, businesses everywhere have recognized the mental health decline in their employees and have taken steps to combat, such as educating managers on mental health and promoting open communications with their employees. The COVID-19 pandemic has taken a toll on people worldwide. This worldwide pandemic started circulating in December 2019. Record reports tells us about over 500 million people caught the virus and little over 6 million people died from it. The hospitalizations and deaths due to COVID-19 and the feeling of impending doom caused a significant negative impact on people's mental health all over the world. According to Nature's News' article, The Effect of COVID-19 on Employees' Mental Health, on September 5th of last year, the Nature Publishing Group states many COVID-19 patients show signs of post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. The three main clusters of PTSD symptoms, avoidance, intrusion, and hyperarousal, were proved to be substantially predicted by high levels of alexithymia, dissociation, anxiety, and sadness in persons who had recovered from COVID-19. Employees suffering from PTSD are more likely to suffer from other mental health concerns and lose their ability to focus on cognitive activities. Due to the lack of access to resources during quarantine, many people suffered through their troubling thoughts and emotions. Today, more and more mental health resources have taken the step to switching or offering telehealth services, which is providing help over the phone or video conference, making it more accessible to people unable to do face-to-face appointments. While telehealth has been in the works since the emergence of COVID-19, there are still obstacles many people still face when trying to access mental health resources. Though there are obstacles such as insurance and funding, businesses have taken their own step in providing help. Many businesses today offer employee assistance programs, or EAPs for short. These programs are set in place to offer employees free and confidential assessments, short-term counseling, referrals, and follow-up services to employees who have personal and/or work-related problems. EAPs have been offered since before COVID-19, but were not fully utilized due to lack of trust and confidentiality. The stigma surrounding reaching out for help, people thinking they have to ask for permission or go through their supervisors or HR, or they don't know about or if their job offers EAPs. Due to COVID-19 and the rapid decline in productivity and rise of absenteeism because of mental health, businesses are being proactive and taking proper steps in supporting their employees. According to Business World magazine, in an article, Mental Health and Workplace Wellbeing to Improve Work Positivity and Productivity on August 29th of this year, it states that employers are also urging managers and supervisors to regularly connect with their teams and in one-on-one meetings to understand their needs and challenges. Encouraging open communication and connection can help technology companies prevent issues from arising, offer timely support, and foster an inclusive workplace culture. Businesses are pushing and educating supervisors to create a safe place for their employees. They educate supervisors on an open communication, having empathy, and offering resources such as EAPs. According to understood.org, accessed on September 22nd, 2023, in an article titled Workplace Mental Health, How to Support Employee Mental Wellness, written by Julie Raw, included quotes from Jerome Schultz, PhD, a clinical neuropsychologist, and a lecturer at Harvard Medical School. He states it's important for managers to be trained to recognize the signs of emotional distress so they can react in a supportive rather than a punitive way. Some employees need people around them to say, hey, I see you might be feeling stressed. Maybe now is a good time to try some breathing exercises or go take a walk. This has shown a positive improvement on employees' mental health, but every person is different and requires different steps to help improve themselves. Though employers have taken the steps to creating an inclusive work environment and educating themselves, they are not trained mental health professionals and will not always have the advice or solution one employee might need. The decline in mental health amongst the general population has shown a negative impact on workplaces all over. Employees are more likely to take a sick day off or call out of work due to mental health problems. At work, mental health problems create issues pertaining to work performance. According to the World Health Organization's article, Mental Health in the Workplace, accessed on September 22nd, 2023, states that more than half of the world's populations are currently in work, and 15% of working age adults live with a mental disorder. Depression and anxiety cost the global economy $1 trillion USD each year, predominantly from reduced productivity. Mental health problems are drastically impacting businesses every year. Without the proper resources for employees, this trend will continue to grow and worsen. According to McLean Hospital's article, What Employers Need to Know About Mental Health in the Workplace, on April 7th of this year, Philip G. Lewandowski, PhD, ABPP, director of the psychology department at McLean Hospital and a faculty member at Harvard Medical School, said addressing employee mental health is cost-effective for the employer and beneficial for the employee. When employees receive effective treatment for mental illness, the result is lower total medical costs, increased productivity, lower absenteeism, and decreased disability costs. Allowing more access to mental health resources allows improvement in the workplace. Businesses prosper when their employees are prospering as well. Mental health affects business. Lack of resources and knowledge of how to combat mental health in the workplace has shown to negatively impact business. COVID-19 has shown to be a huge factor in today's decline in mental health. The economy suffers and loses money every year due to absentee and poor productivity. Everyone experiences bad mental health days, whether you have been diagnosed with a mental disorder or not. The dark days I have experienced at work turned into days of happiness and bliss when I reached out to managers and resources. My productivity went from poor to excellent, and my attendance has improved. Businesses who put in the effort to improve their employees' well-being prosper.